Alright, there we go, and welcome to another live stream of Tales of Vesperia. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having an awesome Tuesday. I know I certainly am. Got another couple episodes recorded of Mega Man Battle Network all set for the next couple days. We're actually really close to the finale. I believe the finale of that series is probably going to go up on Monday. But we are definitely getting close to that, and then we'll be going on to the next series, which if there's anything you guys would like to see, certainly let me know in the chat. I'd be happy to hear it. But let's get some hype as we're jumping back in. Now, worth out kind of funny, the last stream was going through the Colosseum, and now this stream we're going back to the Colosseum. We definitely got some more shenanigans going on, and including we're heading toward the confrontation with Flynn.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
Yeah. And in case you guys missed at the end of the last stream, Flynn finally got wind of Yuri's activities that he'd been up to, his whole little vigilante scheme. So yeah, we definitely have some issue going on there. Alright. So where would this guild outpost staff be? Because if this opens up a bunch of side quests, I am 100% down for that. I have one of those, don't I? Yep. Everybody looks good there, looks good there. Oh, I have no money right now. Wow. I was not expecting... Oh, okay. What is? Who are you? What are you? What in the world? Small cow child. Cows. Crazy. Helping out the antlion man. Okay. Yes, I'll give you an apple gel. Oh, I don't have an apple gel. Un momento, por favor. How much do apple gels even cost? 100. Can I make one? I could definitely make one. That's right, I may have been buying lemon gel, not apple gels. What? Okay, that was disturbing. Right, I don't know if there's anywhere around here that would have the quote-unquote guild side quest that we're looking for. Perfect. So okay, 4,200 gallon. 3,000. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, around the bridge near the entrance of town. Aha, so we have side quests. Sorry. No, the Celestial, he's currently traveling. When this is on. Public here, this year. A fiery soul in the sea of flame. Of friendship and the comrade crest. Well, we're not going to be able to do anything until we get asset back to our boat. So, it's cool that we have a side quest, but now let's go back through the cave. Because, yay, who doesn't like retracing the steps through dungeons?
Are you going to the Wizened of Cardos?
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Cardos.
Oh,
it's not
great.
just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades? Why would they?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
Are you a member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. But the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Okay.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
What do you mean once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparation?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
Alright, so now we're going back through the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
The Flynn Brigade. So that's the blockade?
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
With hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Huh? Seriously? Let's do that. And then?
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun.
Oh, this will not end well.
How about this? What the hell? Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
Okay,
Hey, don't leave this old man behind.
that worked out better than I thought it would.
Come back, you.
Yuri Lowell.
See ya. Have fun.
That was pretty slick, old man.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
It's our little secret.
That was great.
What is that nonsense?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style. Crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
We're on the road to Nordopolica. Now the question is, will we have new enemies in here?
Don't hurt us now.
The answer to that question is yes. Alright, how many... Ooh, yeah, a lot of HP there, dude. Sir? Alright, let's... Alright, so... yeah, you have a lot of HP too. Nice! Okay. Not really sure. I was kind of a little surprised I'm taking so much damage here.
I got no time to think.
That was a little surprising. Alright, yep. Carol. Yuri still working on that. You're still working. Everybody should have at least one weapon they're working on. Perfect. That would not have been take quite that much damage there. Alright, now you look more familiar.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Yeah, Warbles, Fighters, yep, alright. These are more familiar enemies. Oh, I forgot to check that new ability. What is it? The Severing Fang. Kick the enemy up in the air, then strike them as you pin. And why not? Let's try it.
I'm just getting started.
Finish that one.
Alright. Everybody, what, like,
So
probably
what was
30 or
that
31?
talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Katos. Don't tell me you forgot.
No. I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri, since I can trust you.
I appreciate it.
If he works hard here, I'll teach him Judy's measurements.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
Hmm? What's up? Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
Well, what do you mean?
Alright, oh, 32. 31, 30, Patty at the lowest level. Do I have her... I don't have that. Okay. Alright, I'll just have to look at that later. Oh. Either I missed that or there's new treasure chest added. Alright, what does Sinclair Saber do? Super Chain 4, and Magic Art Plus. So it's a powerful sword, but not necessarily the one I care that much about. Okay. Good to know.
Looks like they aren't following us.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game. Serious.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combining Patty's brain with my technique.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, but what you see off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business.
Seriously, even bringing
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good. I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this. Hey! What kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can get to Nordopolica.
That's right. But we should be on our guard. Even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the Air Krene.
Ugh, oh well. I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they caught up to us.
Exactly. Come on, let's get going.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Do Flynn and Yuri really have that strong of a bond?
Well, you could call it strong, I guess. Maybe. What? Are you jealous?
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
Alright. Okay, another one of you, huh? So I guess it's maybe like a random chance of which of the 3 you get. I'm not sure. Oh, you. Nice, I like that. Did I say you could interrupt her? Get your butt over here.
I got no time to think.
Alright, cool. Alright. Good news is we can save here, and again, it looks like I nearly wasn't even paying attention, walked right by you.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Alright, come on. That joke. Alright. That's just such a fun attack.
The sign of victory!
Alright, that's a couple level ups. Alright, yeah, I think... Well, I don't think I'll try and fight every enemy along the way. I'll try and fight some just so that we don't end up under-leveled here.
Let's eliminate them.
Alright. Alright, cutscene time. Back to the air
Try not to
grenade.
take too long, okay?
Sure. It's completely inactive now, and it was over. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that air crene safe?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before. It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air crene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air crene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right.
Alright.
If the air crene was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Ooh, interesting. Aha! Da na 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 na. Alright, now I'm on the road. Alright, need to recharge TP after this.
The sign of victory! Nice. Carol. Or the Raven. Alright. Well, that's a good enough reason to switch Judith out for Raven for the moment. Let's see. I don't think anybody else has mastered any other abilities. No, alright. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Now, one thing I might do, because with where we're at level-wise, I think we take on that level 34 monster down at the bottom.
So don't pick any more fights.
These are the three...
Now, if I remember correctly, where I want to go... Come here. Fight you.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
All right, here we go.
Alright, but first... Advantage? Advantage.
Not bad. The sign of victory.
Alright, that looked good. Alright, now before we take the thing on, let's cook one more time. Alright, I get Fury. Oh, no, Fury's up to 2 on that. Let's see, I have a couple orange gels. Let's use those. And I have plenty of. Ooh, I have a full set of pineapple gels. I didn't realize that. Alright, I think we should be good. Alright, let's bring it on. I think I already scanned you. I did. The weak to water resist earth, light, and wind. Okay, I can work with that. Alright. Yeah, okay. Crushing Eagle we'll get rid of. We'll add the Draconian Slash. Azure Edge we'll switch to. What's the attack I'm thinking of? Shining Eagle, maybe? No. Shining Fang. You're going to get rid of your Pow Hammer and your Photon. You need to get rid of Stone Blast and Stalagmite. The rest of your attack, they're fine. You'll need to get rid of Windblade and Serpents. Alright. We should be good. Oh, this thing doing some work. Alright, that's fine. I can manage that. Alright. Okay, we're doing good. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, come on, revive me. Alright. This thing. Let him. I'd say with where he's at health wise. Alright, we have. Oh, yeah, this thing going down. Hey!
Here we go.
Oh, nice! That got us a ton of money, a ton of experience. Great crab shell, which I'm gonna assume is. Dang, son! Dang! That was
a pretty strong monster, but I guess we're done.
I guess we're done? Come on! We just defeated that gigantic monster!
Calm down, Carol. Pull yourself together.
Come on, Yuri! You can at least be a little bit happy! Huh? What's the matter, Estelle? Why are you sitting?
How can both of you take it so easily?
What, did you get scared, Estelle?
That huge monster. I was so nervous.
You were doing just fine while we were fighting.
But if I got like this during battle, I'd end up causing trouble for everybody.
Don't worry about it, Estelle. Here, let me give you a hand.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Now, who do we get to fight next? Bring 'em on, right?
I'd rather have nobody be next.
Huh? Hey, Yuri. You're really ready for another fight, aren't you?
Alright. Oh, I know, I thought, where was it? Ah, nice. so I don't think anybody got anything super special out of that. Oh, you have yours, Matt. I gave your best weapon equipped, so that's fine. So, on the plus side from doing that, that got everybody got at least 1 or 2 levels, was like. So that was definitely a worthwhile fight, and then we'll have to see what's in the treasure chest down here.
Hold still. I'll make this
So I guess that was the first of the whatever those monsters were called. That the like secret side boss monsters. I forget what they were called in this game. Alright, there. Precious. Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright, that's right. While I'm thinking about it. I mentioned thy light shining fang, that's not the purpose it needs to serve. And you are gonna switch to, what was it, Crushing Eagle is what I was using. Yeah, I believe it's kinda evil. Alright.
You be using this a little more?
Alright, what do we got? Nice. So yeah, we have a good amount of money right now. Alright, now Rita, you learned a new spell, right? Now let me turn your belt back on anyways. Pyro Flare, so your intermediate level fire. You didn't switch anything else, but I did switch a couple things off for you, and you got Dark Chase, which. Alright, Raven, let's switch you out to Carol. We'll switch a couple characters around here just so we can try and learn new skills if they have them.
got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Alright, so Allies affected, Carol learned a new skill. There. Alright, can y'all stop? Thank you.
That was
Spell,
close.
huh? Alright, so Carol learned a new skill. They'll need to spend a couple on that. The Dispel is intermediate? Yes. So that was basically gonna replace Cover, and then Carol got Havoc Break, wasn't it? Alright, so let's switch Carol out for Patty. I might just leave Patty in the party for a minute. But why not? No real way to go that way. 15.
Take cover.
Oh look, it's Idiot, Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest.
Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape!
If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell. Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a... and Your Highness.
What are we gonna do?
Oh well,
Attention! Yes, sir!
What's going on? But now's our...
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
Ah, it's nothing. Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for Nordopolica, quick.
That's hilarious. Alright, well. Now that we're through there, let's save, because I don't know about you, but I really don't want to fight that giant crab again. Alright, let's fight one or two of y'all on the way just to build up a little bit of credit.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Haha. It looks like some sort of card-based ability.
You thought you could win?
Alright, perfect. Which means that Yuri Lowell can switch to the Flambage, which is definitely the better weapon of his. And she's still working on her Stinger and her Queen of Hearts. You don't have a new weapon at the moment. Alright, my issue with Patty is just she's okay. Try ninth fertilizer. Where depending on it. She just strikes me as a very quote-unquote technical fighter, and that's just not really my style.
Let's work together.
So the reason in most of these games I play as the main character, because generally the main character is the sword unit there. Not always.
These are the threads.
There's a couple of instances I can think where the main character doesn't use swords. Tales of Zillia is the first one that brings to mind. And then Tales of Berseria, if I remember correctly, Velvet doesn't strictly use a sword. She uses more of a, like, I think it's like either an arm blade or like a whip blade. I don't remember 100%. Ah, that's right, I gotta spam Azure Storm. Although I am gonna have this ability equipped for a minute.
An exquisite victory.
Alright, good. Alright, y'all, we're almost to Nordopolica, and I don't remember there being that many ships there last time we looked. Alright. Yeah, actually, let's switch Judith for Repeat, and then afterwards we'll go back. And probably have Carol as the main for a minute. Alright, now you have two swords, actually, you could go for. Alright. Oh, doesn't look like anything's really happened at the moment.
Not as many knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the turn.
It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that managed to escape.
Yeah, but it's too quiet. Especially compared to the checkpoints back at Kados. I think Raven's got it right. The knights are up to something, and I don't like it.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Bellius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Oh, that's convenient.
Let me in to freshen up and then go see about meeting her. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Patty, what are you doing hiding over there?
Don't you remember? A lot of things happened the last time she was here.
Come on out. It'll be okay.
Is it alright for me to be with you guys for just a little longer?
Huh? Sure. We don't mind, do we?
Right. But it'd probably be best if we stuck together until we left town. I have a feeling that even if we parted ways here, we'd still end up meeting again real soon. So basically, there's no difference between us being together or not.
I really don't get that logic.
I'm sure you're all heading in the direction of the Maristella.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
In other words,
In other words, you want to come with us, right?
rather than traveling by myself, traveling with you guys is more profitable.
If you want to come, then come. At this point, I really don't mind an extra travel companion or two.
That's the spirit.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
When you do, take me with you.
Oh. So we're heading toward the big confrontation. And then there's our poor ship that's been docked here for so long. Alright. We're on the road to Viridian City. No idea why that popped in my head, but... Alright. Do I get to save or is something gonna happen? Okay. So we're gonna take a look at the market. Since I actually have a good amount of money, I doubt you have new gear. Nope, as I suspected. But that's fine. If we can get a synthesizing. Alright, we are looking for something shiny. Ice Coffin. That's a new sword design just for her. With the water abilities. Alright, let's see. I should probably be looking like... Do I only have one Frost Stone? I thought I had more. That's a little unfortunate. And then there's the one for Yuri and Flynn. The Vorpal Sword. Alright, I probably, of the two, I would probably go for the Vorpal, but before we do that... Get 1B. Don't have the tortoise tail I need for that. You actually need new weapons, so let's give you the War Harpoon 1B. No. Carol doesn't really have any new weapons there. So that doesn't really help. Limbic or Gale. Let's go with Gale. I can do either Nova 1A or 1B. Why didn't I give me the option for that? Oh, I don't have the Night Grimoire pages. That's an option. I have the Bell, but I don't have the Gale. Alright, here, process again. That. Alright, so you have the Mizushi base. Which... Now what I'm curious with these is if it affects it if you have both or not. Okay, we're gonna hold off on that because that... Where's the... That would be the Lipsia one. Okay, well, let's... Oh, I can now afford a second one of you. Avoid dagger when hit with during base art combo. Nice. Meh. Nice. Alright, yeah, I will definitely buy that. Can't afford that because again, I don't think Grimoire paid you for it, but for 25% of HP, the same amount of TP. Interesting. Alright, you already have that. I can definitely afford that for you. Did I buy that? I did. Pirate Gun Scarlet Splendor Combo Plus. Alright, not bad. I did your gear out to be so offensive, Carol. Gothic is probably the next lineup, but I don't have everything I need. I need the Cockatrice. Claws. Rebirth Ring. Alright, so I think what I will do is get the Vorpal Sword. I want to press an app, but I don't have the tortoise tail for it. What was the other weapon I'm gonna look at? I already have yours. Didn't grab that. I didn't grab that. Let's see about the Gale Spreader. And then the Glowing Ribbon. Alright. And now, before we go to the inn, let's see what we got. Alright. So the Vorpal Sword is slightly less powerful physical, stronger magical. And that's going to be another case that we're going to have to try all the weapon, or all the skills to see what changes. And also the life up could potentially be useful. Now here's the question is, alright. Swords up is fine, Fatal Seed. Alright, now here's my question. I have those. How much chain and hellfire? Okay, 8. Not bad. Alright. So yeah, that's that. Yuri can also get his. Ooh, nice. Defender. Did I make them new for your... No, okay. Your Nova still in progress, and afterwards you'll have... what, 3 weapons or 2? 2. That'll be 519, 546. Alright, so we'll go with the Glowing Ribbon first for you. I don't have your 3rd book, your 4th book yet. You're still working on the Mizushi, you're still working on that. I finally have new boots for you. Did I get a weapon for you? I did. Perfect. I did get that for you, which is gonna come in handy. Did you finish your fighting lens? And you're still have what, probably like 5 weapons knowing you. Oh, you only have one other weapon that you don't have skills for, and it's the riot. Nice. Okay. Alright, y'all. We are in good shape. And you should have, with that, you should have 4 abilities that change. Alright, let's save. Then we will go to the inn. Nighttime.
Is everyone ready to go?
Sure. You're shaking, Carol.
Confronting the big chief of a major guild about his involvement with the Great War is pretty intimidating.
Come on, he's a normal person just like us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
What?
Carol, you just don't know when to give up, do you?
My, Patty, you've got nerves of steel.
You're sure the brave one, Missy. I'm impressed.
I'm just doing my best to be strong.
You don't have to come if you don't want to, Estelle.
I can't back down anymore. I don't want to. I want to know about myself. About who I really am.
Sounds like you're ready to go.
So then, let's go see Bellius.
Just my imagination?
Nope. Who is spying on us? Oh, goody. The hunting blades. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here.
We've come to meet with Bellius.
Oh, weren't you the emissary sent by Don Whitehorse?
Yep, it's a bit urgent, so if you wouldn't mind letting me through.
You may enter. However, I must ask the rest of you to withdraw.
What? But why? Are you trying to say we can't be trusted or something?
I'm afraid that is what it amounts to.
But you can trust that we'll be even more tight-lipped than a giant clam. For sure.
Let them pass.
Duce, but
I have spoken.
Now that's more like it.
Yes, Duce. I ask only that you not speak of anything you see here to anyone.
Not speak of what we see? Why not?
This is one of Palestrale's guild laws.
Okay then, we promise.
Our leader, Bellius, is waiting just ahead.
Okay, so what is the secret of Bellius? There's the Nordopolica warehouse. I'll end up checking that out soon-ish. Bellius' room. Alright, nothing there. Alright, here we go.
Hey! What's going on?
Everybody still here?
Yes.
Okay.
A monster!
And here I had secret hopes we'd get a gourmet meal out of this. Wasn't expecting.
This isn't a trap. She is...
Bellius?
The very same. I am Bellius.
Ooh, she's a monster.
And founder of Palestrale.
Didn't see this coming.
I kind of suspected.
So you can speak our language as well.
You encountered Pharaoh some time ago, did you not?
Ah, so she's one of the...
Think then that our ability to use your tongue should come as a surprise.
So you're an Antilocheia too?
That is so.
Then the ancient race that built this city was...
My brethren and I.
If this city was built hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that would mean...
Indeed. We have governed this city for ages.
Wow! That's amazing!
Good old Don. How nice of him to keep me in the dark on this.
And who might you be?
A humble servant of Don Whitehorse. I've got a letter for you from him. I've known that old badger too long to be surprised by who he knows. But just how are you connected?
I am indebted to him for his assistance during the Great War.
The Great War? So the rumors that you were one of the masterminds behind it are true?
Well, I did participate in the war. However, I never exceeded that which my duty as an Entelekea required.
The Great War was fought against the Entelekea.
At any rate, my acquaintance with the Dawn dates from those times. I have long lamented that a man of his talent was not born instead as one of my race.
That's the first I've heard the old man had anything to do with the Great War.
It is a subject he takes little pleasure in discussing. The Dawn has requested my mediation in the current trouble with Pharaoh. It would seem that even a man of his strength cannot stand against my brother's assault upon his city. Such a request cannot lightly be brushed aside. I shall offer my assistance for the time being.
Glad to see you're so reasonable.
So some of you tear down cities and some of you run guilds. You Entelekea are definitely interesting.
The same might be said of you humans, I would imagine.
Aye, that be true.
Now then, this letter is not the sole reason for your visit, is it, child of the full moon?
You know about Estelle?
We Entelekea can sense the child of the full moon.
My name is Estelle. I have to know, what exactly is the child of the full moon? Pharaoh called me an insipid poison, but what does that mean?
I know not whether your fate may be swayed by such knowledge.
Bellius, listen. Judith?
Is there something of which I should be aware?
Pharaoh is...
What the hell's all that?
At last, we found you, Entelekea! Leader of monsters! Origin of evil!
Tyson! Boss!
Well, if it isn't Carol and friends, you've got some twisted
great.
tastes hanging out with freaks like this! Keeping monsters to use in your Colosseum? You're an enemy of humanity, and now you die!
You're pretty barbaric for a friend of Carol's.
Who the hell is this little brat?
Unfortunately, I don't give my name to rapscallions.
As if I really care.
Where's Nan?
Curious, huh? She should be leading the raid on the remaining monsters in the Colosseum. We Hunting Blades give no quarter to any who would obstruct the justice we mete out, humans or no. If you won't attack, then I'll make the first move, beast.
It seems these men will not be stayed, lest I take arms against them. It is asking much of you, but please help Nats.
What about you?
I am not to be outdone by mere humans.
Gotcha. Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
Great. Of course, these idiots had to show up in the right
Who do
away.
they think they are? What a bunch of total clods.
I thought the Knights were the ones who had business in Nordopolica.
I never would have guessed we'd end up running into the Hunting Blades.
What are they all doing here?
Don't know exactly, but you can be sure it's got to do with Bellius.
Could it be that the Knights, I mean Flynn, came because of Bellius as well?
We'll have to ask the Duce. For now, though, we gotta see if we can get things under control.
Alright, well. Alright, bring it on.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Alright, that done. Do it. Alright.
Yeah,
Alright, well. Alright, let's see if we can... And we got a little bit of time. I can experiment to see if I have any new skill changes.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
No, not Server Strike. Nope, none of those. Alright. Veteran Field, Shining Fang, Draconian Flash. Nope, none of those. Nice. Alright, let's go concealed. Well, we'll put concealed wave back where it belongs, put Severing Fang up there, and so
We're done.
none of those skills should be modified. That's surprising.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Alright, so we got repeat. I think we'll bring Carol because there's nothing else that fits. That's where we're at currently. Alright, let's see. Can I go in the warehouse? Nope. Alright. Do 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 do.
Won't lose.
Okay. Let's use one of the pineapple gels.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Alright.
Oh, power that tries soul shine.
We're done.
Alright, so repeat learned his new skill.
This is awful. Could Nan have done that?
You alright? Nat says, gone to defend the Colosseum. From the hunting blade, please. You gotta help him.
Wait, I'll... If
If only we'd come sooner. This is not the time for regret. We've got to go help that Nats guy.
Yeah, which means going up.
Alright, now question, can I go back and save real quick? Or are you gonna be like, no? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, that's right. We're good-ish on that, so we should be alright. To the Colosseum we go.
The Colosseum is now under the authority of the Hunting Blades. Withdraw immediately. Nan, you've got to stop. Carol, what are you doing here? You know that fights between guilds are strictly forbidden by the Union.
What are you talking about? This job was commissioned to us directly by the Union itself.
What? Harry, what are you doing here?
Hey, isn't that someone from the Union we met in Dongrass?
That's the Don's grandson, Harry.
The Don's grandson?
Just what in blazes is going on here, son?
You're under the same orders from the Don yourself, right? To locate Apathea?
Sure, but what does that have to do with all the commotion here?
Judith, what's the matter?
There! Nuts!
Come on! Damn it! I wasn't done with them.
Wait! I thought I ordered you to withdraw!
Raven is with them, and he's an ally. Let them be.
Nan!
Okay, so
Aw, down to your last friend? Why not play with us for a while?
More of Bellius's minions, huh?
We're brave, Vesperia!
I don't care how brave you are. Death to those who side with the monsters.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
alright, now you look tough enough you might be worth a scan. Right, decent amount of HP.
These guys are just going crazy.
Interesting. Alright, so let's see. Will we end up with a boss fight here? I would imagine so.
Looks like we got here in...
You must be a healer. You've saved...
I wonder if Bellius is okay.
I would go with yes. Or no.
Duce!
You are unhurt. You would yet challenge me, human?
Your kind is the root of all evil.
Root of evil? Bellius? No, you got it all wrong. Just look.
All monsters serve evil. They must be hunted down. It is up to us. To the Hunting Blades.
These idiots have got rocks for brain.
You monsters are all alike.
Judy!
Duce!
I'll heal you.
You mustn't. Your power is...
No. What can this mean? She reacted to Estelle's formula? But this...
Oh, that's not good.
What's going on?
I was too late. What have I done?
If this keeps up, it'll bring down the Colosseum.
Well, I guess we're fighting Bellius.
Duce Bellius! Please control yourself! Duce!
We have no choice but to try and stop her with force.
But we're dead if we hold anything back against someone like this.
I can't believe that!
But it doesn't look like we have a
Bellius.
Estelle, wake up!
Right.
Here she comes.
Alright, here we go.
Killer bee.
Okay, so I have a little bit extra health. Okay, so similar wind, water, light, weak to earth. Okay, I can work with that. Alright. Other edge, get rid of that. I know I have one attack, that Crushing Eagle. Then get rid of Champagne Flash. Don't think you have any wind abilities. Nope. Carol. Don't think Carol did. Oh, Carol had Lightning Wave. Get rid of that. And yeah, wind, water, light. Okay, yeah, we should be good now.
I'm not getting killed here.
What is my power? The poison that Pharaoh talked about. I don't want to do this. Do we really have to?
I mean, kinda, he's gonna kill us, or we're gonna.
I won't hold back. That's the only way, right?
Alright, we are what? Okay, we're doing it good. Okay. Alright, so I can. Alright, now, Azure Storm, I assume. Is. Oh, it's because it counts under altered, so that's that. So. So I guess it's roughly around 100 usage, you get it? Alright, so that's not bad. For that low TP consumption, yeah, that's not bad. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ow, that was dumb on my part. Okay, okay. Fury, use a lemon gel on yourself. I knew we were getting close. Alright. On my part, dumb. Oh. Alright, lemon gel Yuri. Alright. Alright. That's not what I need. Could you stop that, please? That's great. Okay, I can't even hit you. Okay. Oh, that's probably bad. Alright. Yeah, that's really bad. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm curious about something. I really need to test my theory. Okay. Alright. Did not realize everybody's so low on. Alright, and then I need you to fireball another lamp. Okay. Crap. Alright. I did not need you to heal yourself with that, but okay. I need you to use Nurse. Then I need you to... add Ice Police. Alright. Oh, this is not looking good. What the crap? Okay. We're gonna keep fireballing. Alright. I will... I know I have life bubbles. I need you to fireball the lamp. Motherfucker. Alright. Alright, I okay. How do you... Yeah, okay, you know what? That's not working. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright, here, actually. Use the magic cleanse on the double. Or the double had the same amount of HP too. Crap. Alright. Okay, so that was something. Alright. Resurrection. I mean, yeah, we're close, but alright. I really need you to use nurse. Alright, yeah. Crap, I only have one life bottle left. Okay. I need you to resurrect. Alright, I think there's a fair chance we're gonna lose this fight here. I just can't. Matt, yeah, no, we're dead. And we were close, but the problem is I think that double showed up. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I was out of revive items and B. When they're just two bosses like that, you really don't have the
And they were never
time. So okay, we're all the way back here. Alright, yeah, we wrecked at the end. Hold on, let me look at it. So I could lower the difficulty, but I don't think that's what I'll do. I think what I'll do is, what do I have item wise? Alright. Okay, I think there are two tricks that we're going to work on here. One of which will be alright, well let's go ahead and rest. Okay, my save point's gone and alright, so can't do save point. Alright, do I have a full amount of light bottles? I do not. So let's grab that. Alright, so irritating because now we have to go back and go through all these fights.
Who do they think they are?
Alright, yeah, because I'm probably gonna have to fight most of these. Actually, if we can, let's try and skip a couple of these.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Alright, so Patty learned Fighting Land, which means we're going to switch her over to this weapon. Alright, let's see. Let's use a couple of orange gels here. And we're gonna switch grab. So there by the HP. I can't save. Okay, yeah, we'll try this.
Hold still. I'll make this quick. Man, these guys are just going crazy.
Alright.
Don't take back.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I don't particularly want to do this, but we're going to use an all divide.
What is my power? The poison that Pharaoh talked about.
Alright, now there are two things I want to do that I forgot to do. Where is Flamberge? Make sure nobody else has though. Not a concern. Alright, you do, but Brian, not that much of a downgrade. We'll do that. I didn't think you had any belt to worry about. You do. Keep that. Or no, we want those on definitely. Yeah, just that because you don't have any wind spells or light spells, and then you just need to turn off Photon and Cow Hammer. Alright. And then you're gonna switch out Azure Edge for Russian Eagle.
I won't hold back. That's the only way, right?
Gonna hurt because this thing has so much HP. Alright. Alright. Ow. Alright. Alright, we should be approaching your... Yep. Alright, Fade 2. Alright, which... Let's do this item. Ow. Holy cow, this thing... Okay. Yeah, it's still not gonna happen, Justin. Okay. Alright. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, I need you to use the life bottle on Yuri. And then Yuri can use the life bottle on Repeat. And then, I didn't realize your MP was that low. Are you serious? There we go. Alright.
Is it over? I'm not done yet.
Unfortunately, I think that means Estelle and Repeat won't get experience for that fight, but I survived it.
Duce! No!
What now? I never thought this would happen. I'm sorry.
Worry not. You were thinking only of saving me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others. Now, go to Pharaoh, if you would learn of your destiny.
To Pharaoh?
There is much I owe you. Do not harbor a grudge toward these people.
Duce! No!
Wait! No, I beg you, don't go! Bellius, farewell.
Ooh.
Is this the same as what was in the case from the ghost ship?
An Apatheia!
What does that mean?
Convey my soul, this Cyano Ciel, to my ally, Don Whitehorse.
Okay, so Intellectia turn into Apatheia when they die? That's interesting.
So, this must have been what Harry meant.
Humans, we'll be taking that stone.
Is this what you guys were after? Hope you don't think we'll just let it go.
Then, we'll just have to pound on you until you do.
That's enough! Everyone throw down your weapon!
Damn, look who's here.
You. Take anyone still standing in the Colosseum into custody.
We're gonna wind up in chains if we don't blow this scene.
But we haven't done anything to warrant being arrested.
I don't think they'd have any trouble cooking up a reason to put us behind bars.
And that's not exactly true.
You're right. Escape is our best option.
Let's go.
I've secured an escape. Hurry!
Okay, we're getting out of here for now.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. My power, it really is a poison. I thought I could help her, but I only brought about her death. I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
There, you saved me, didn't you?
What? But
Let's move.
Okay. Wait!
Bellius, how could something like this happen?
There was still so much we needed to ask.
Yeah. Think of all the knowledge that only an Entelakea would have.
Not to mention her perspective as the Duce Palestrale. Why couldn't we have met her sooner?
Yuri.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Everybody needs to heal right now. Hey, Carol. I need that wonderful healing ability of yours. And we're gonna grab some pineapple gels. Might have been a little bit of a way to do that, but at the same time, I really didn't want to chance it. We have temporarily locked Raven, but I'm sure we'll get him back soon enough. So the question is the Dawn evil, or what's going on with him?
This place is swarming with...
We've no choice but to go out through the harbor then.
But what if the harbor's blockaded too?
Well, the Wiesent of Kados is blocked off. If we have to get out of here, I'd say breaking out through the harbor is our best bet.
Ah! Escaping by sea might be better, yes!
Exactly. Sorry, Patty, but can I ask you to pilot the ship?
Aye aye, leave it to me. Time to show you what I can do. I hope it's actually got a new Ceres Blastia, though.
Perfect. Then I'll handle the Blastia. Hey, where's the old...
You don't need to worry about him. He'll turn up soon enough.
Right. He's the sort of guy who shows up as soon as you start to feel relieved he's gone.
Yuri Lowell, this is the end of the line. Lady Estelles, you must return with us. Captain Flynn is worried about you. But
Estelle's not going back with you.
All right, let's hurry to the harbor.
I just love that guard is just standing there doing nothing. Oh, of course he's here.
Flynn! Looks like we can't put one over on this guy.
Return Lady Estelles and the stone.
Flynn, what do you want with the Apatheia?
So the Knights are trying to get a hold of this thing too.
That's why the hunting blades were here.
It's like what that guy in Normgen said. The Apatheia brings only chaos to humanity, so it's true.
Hand it over.
Whoa, is he serious?
Just what the hell are you doing? Using the military to get control of the city? That's taking things a bit far. Maybe you're carrying out your duty, but you can't just go around doing everything by force.
Captain, awaiting order.
I thought you were with the Knights to change things like that. I don't know why I'm the one who has to be saying this stuff. You know it full well yourself. Cat got your tongue? I mean, how's this any different from what I've come to expect from the Empire? Are you gonna follow Rago and Kumor's examples?
If I did, would you just kill me as well? Would you do away with me like you did Rago and Kumor?
Huh? What is he?
If you go and become a villain, you won't be giving me much choice.
Yuri?
You mind saving this charming little squabble for another time? We're sort of in a hurry, right? Come on! Captain!
What was Flynn saying about Yuri and Rago?
Save it! You men, raise the anchor!
Yeah, man. Raise the anchor.
Raven! Where did you come from?
Don't suppose it'd be too much trouble to take one more with us.
Hey, that's the guy.
That's a lot of ships. All I'm asking is let me get to a save point before you throw another boss at me. That's all I'm asking.
Full speed ahead!
What's happening?
Judy?
Where's this power coming from? Is it the Ceres Blastia?
Yeah! We broke through!
The rudder handling's perfect.
What's the deal with this formula? I've never seen anything like... What? What are you doing?
No! Stop! Why would you...
This is the path I have chosen. You're that dragon freak!
Judy, wait!
Goodbye. Judith?
Why? Why?
Okay. So that's another party member we lost.
Our genius mage has given the Ceres Blastia her undivided attention. Sounds like the core on the new Blastia is pretty much totaled.
It's a good thing we had that merchant lady change the Ceres Blastia for it.
That's Kaufman for you. She always goes above and beyond in keeping her word.
So luckily we still have the old Blastia around. Either way, looks like we'll be drifting out here for now.
Looks that way.
I'm worried about the ship's heading. I'll go check it out.
What are Carol and Estelle up to?
They're a bit down in the dumps. Why don't you go check in?
You'd probably be better at cheering them up, old man.
You know I'm not cut out for that stuff.
Guess I've had a hand in dampening the mood around here too. Might as well see how they're doing.
Oh, thank goodness. I really don't want to have to go through that boss fight again. I really don't. So, there we go.
I knew Judy's secret would get out someday, but not like this.
Not like this.
Would have been nice. I don't know what to think about anything anymore.
Alright, so let's so I guess we're definitely at the low point of our adventure.
So many things to deal with. I'm a little mixed up. Sorry for dragging you around, Repeat. Right. There's nothing else to be sorry about after all these years. Okay, so what should we start with? Before anything else, we'll need to have the ship moving.
Repeat, let's talk Rita.
Does it look like it'll be okay?
Oh, well, it's pretty bad.
Jeez, this isn't usable at all.
Damn it. I can't believe that Judith would... Why was she with us in the first place? That dragon, Baul, right? It attacked us back in Heliord, didn't it?
You've got a good memory.
That's not the sort of thing I easily... Do you think they were going after Estelle back then? Yes, she knew. She knew about Estelle. You didn't already know that she was that dragon freak, did you?
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't believe you!
We all have our reasons for what we've done. You and Judy both.
You mean...
And me too, of course.
You mean Rago and Cumor? Huh. I don't care much about what happened to them. What you did may have been a crime, but if you ask me, though the severity of the crime may differ, there's no such thing as someone suspected without cause.
Are you saying the same goes for you?
Who knows? I mean, even that woman was...
Judy was a loyal member of our party. That's how it looked to me.
Yeah, that's true, but if she had just shared what she knew about the Child of the Full Moon, and about the Entelekea, Estelle's problems might already have been solved by now.
It depends, doesn't it? Pharaoh told her she was poison after all.
You know, it's possible she knew where Pharaoh was from the very beginning.
Yeah, maybe so.
Either way, I'll never forgive her for breaking that Blastia.
Well then, if Judy comes back, you can feel free to beat her up.
She's not coming back.
I couldn't say. I was okay with taking out bad people on my own, but I couldn't tell the others. Not before with Estelle, and not now. I gotta face up to the choices I've made. It's been weighing on Carol, too. Who knows what'll happen to brave Vesperia?
Alright, let's go talk with Raven. What's going on?
There you are, boy.
You sure have your own way of doing things, old man. And again, I guess it's your only redeeming quality.
Hey, way to hurt a man's feelings. I've got a ton of redeeming quality.
That's one list you can just keep to yourself.
I have to tell you, I was so surprised to find out that Bellius was that beast. Sorry, I mean Entelekea, was it?
Yeah, but it seems like the story about her engineering the Great War was a lot.
Probably just an excuse the Empire made up for them to invade Nordopolic.
Maybe, yeah. So is that the Don's grandson? How'd he end up here anyway?
This idiot got fed false information by Leviathan's Claw and acted without thinking.
I heard that an ally of the Don's had been captured by a monster, and I thought I'd come to save him. And then I heard that the monster possessed Apatheia, so...
They said that Bellius had been captured?
Apparently that's what Leviathan's Claw said. So they went down there with the hunting blades to kill the monster.
And that monster was actually Bellius. So even though you got the Apatheia, the ally you were supposed to save ended up dying.
Yeah.
You need to learn to take things slower. Check your information before you rush out all ready for battle.
Damn it! What the hell do you know?
Things like this happen, I guess. Having the Don for a grandfather puts a lot of pressure on the boy.
Anyone with a grandfather like that would be expected to work their butt off, yeah.
Everyone expects too much of him. So he works hard not to let anyone down. And then things like this happen.
Palestrale's not going to be too happy about this, even if he didn't have any choice but to fight. I doubt they'll take that for an excuse.
That Nats guy should forgive us, I think.
That would be nice, but Nats isn't the Duce. It's the others in the guild we have to worry about.
Well, I don't know how to get out of this mess. For now, I'm going to take him to see the Don. Take the ship to Dongrest as soon as it's working again, would you?
Gotcha.
I actually do know how to get out of this, but an eye for an eye. It's a matter between guilds, after all.
Alright, let's go talk to you, then we'll talk to Carol, then Adele.
Apparently we're being pushed north by the current.
I see. Sorry for making you come all the way out here with us.
Don't worry about it. This was my plan from the beginning anyway.
Well, I'm happy that we've got someone who knows how to pilot a ship, but you've got to go treasure hunting to get your memory back, right?
That's okay. I'm just gonna take it easy. Life's longer than a bright red eel's ear or a slimy eel's body.
Well, that's better than living life fast and recklessly.
Besides, it ain't bad being here with you, Yuri.
I'm glad to hear that.
When I think about that, I start feeling like maybe my past doesn't really...
But that doesn't mean you're gonna quit searching for your memories, does it?
I'd like to know more about my grandfather, so I can figure out what I'm going to do in the future and how I should think about the name Ifrey.
I see. Then I guess you can't stay with us forever, huh?
But I've realized that there are many more good things when I'm with others than when I'm by myself. So, when my memory returns, I'd like to travel with all of you again.
Yeah, if we get the chance, that might not be a bad idea.
When that time comes, maybe Judy can also...
I don't know. Judy has her own reasons for not being able to be with us. I hope your reasons haven't changed by then, though.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
What's the matter? You look more serious than usual.
Yeah. I was just thinking about how hard it is to put a guild together. I thought things might go okay since I was with you guys, but...
Have you lost faith in your ability to lead the guild?
No, not at all. I'm working as hard as I can.
All right, then I'll borrow from your attitude and do the best I can too.
Hey, Yuri. Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Is it true that you killed Rago and Cumor?
It's true.
How could you keep that from me?
I kept meaning to tell you. I'm sorry.
Even though I think it's bad. You don't regret killing them, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I just don't know. Flynn and Estelle were trying to bring them to justice, too. Did you really have to kill?
I think there are some things that you have to do, even if they're a crime. Someone has to do them, even if it means taking the blame.
Maybe so, but even still...
I just did what had to be done. You shouldn't force yourself to try to accept what I did.
Yeah.
Alright, and let's finish off with Estelle.
Can you see anything?
I don't see anything at all. After what happened to Bellius, and with Judith breaking our Blastia and running away, I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh yeah?
And then you went and cut your arm like that.
That was painful.
It's not funny.
But you healed me.
I couldn't just ignore you, could I? I can't just ignore someone who's injured in front of me.
So what are you all rattled about? Don't you remember? Bellius said to take good care of your kind nature.
My power is the reason that the Entelekea hate me, isn't it?
What's with you being able to use magic without Blastia?
Even if I make an effort not to use my power on the Entelekea, to them, I'll still be evil. That's why Pharaoh was trying to kill me.
But Bellius said you should try to meet Pharaoh, didn't she?
Yeah, in order to discover my destiny. But I wonder, is that really right? No, that can't be. I'm the one who'll decide my destiny.
Now you've got the idea.
Alright, and that's everybody, so let's take a nappy now.
Well, I've finished making adjustments to the Blastia.
I've checked all the other parts too. Everything's ready.
That's great. We'll be able to use the boat again.
If you don't mind, I'd like to bring Harry back to Dongrest first.
We need to head to Dongrest too.
Right. We've got to deliver Bellius' Apatheia.
Why don't you let old Raven take care of that for you? What do you say?
We couldn't ask that of you.
Oh, that hurts. Still can't trust me after all we've been through.
It wasn't a formal request, but I feel we should honor Bellius's dying wish. It would be unjust if we didn't deliver it.
Yeah. Besides, we're also at fault for Bellius ending up like she did. We've gotta own up to what we've done. The Dawn also might know why everyone wants these Apatheas so badly.
He was trying to get his hands on one too, don't forget.
If we can learn more about the Apatheia, we might find out why Flynn's been using such extreme measures.
Well then, I'll make sure to set things up with the Dawn for you.
Really?
A wiser man than I once said, even chance acquaintances are decreed by destiny. If it's meant to be, I don't mind putting in the effort for brave Vesperia.
I'm going to meet with the Dawn, too.
You too, Rita?
A lot has happened, and I get the feeling it's all connected to this Apatheia somehow.
It was the Dawn that told us to go find the Apatheia in the first place. He just might have something up his sleeve.
So Rita, you're with us as far as Dongress?
I'm going to Dongress too.
Because going with us is profitable? Well, as long as you're piloting the ship. This works out well for us too.
It's not just that. I'm going because it sounds like there might be clues about my memory in Dongress. Didn't you say that the Dawn in Dongress was a friend of Ifried's?
Oh yeah, I was talking about how Ifried and the Dawn worked together when they fought the Empire.
Then the Dawn might be able to give me some clues about my memory.
Well, if that's the case, then let's travel together.
Jeez, that old geezer sure is popular. I hope he doesn't get so busy that he faints.
That only leaves Estelle.
I think she needs some...
I agree.
I wonder when we'll see Judith again. Hey, once we've delivered the Apatheia, let's go see if we can find...
That's not a bad idea. Besides, she broke the guild laws. And you know we can't just let that slide.
Right. At least not without hearing her reason.
But first up is Dongress.
There'll be a stretch of beach along the southern edge of Tolbikia where we can lay anchor. I'd wager that'd put us as close to Dongress as we could hope.
Okay, sounds like we've got our destination.
Alright. And we finally have control
The
again.
hourglass is really amazing! The enemies just stop moving!
Yeah, certainly makes it easier to win battles.
You can get ready for what's next, attack enemies, change battle formation. And if we're having trouble running away from enemies, this makes it a cinch. Oh, and it even lets us keep enemies from running away. It's seriously awesome.
Hourglass! Personally, I find this way easier.
So is it a reusable item? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. Really wasn't expecting it to be anyways. Alright. Which did... Alright, that Tolbikia, the southern tip, right there. But first... Let's see if I can head to other towns, or if you're gonna force me to go to Dongress. Let's check Papua Nor. Alright, let's save. Then I'll just do a quick wander around town, see if I can find guy for my side quest. What was it? It was... Oh, that's the leaderboard. The playing world. Oh, yo, that's kind of dope. So if you're looking for specific items, let's see what that there is. For specific enemies. They may drop through it for something in particular. Oh, that's neat. Okay, in the center of the world. Neat. Alright. Yeah, let's save. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I mentioned that for that side quest, one of the towns. However, go is no longer an issue. Alright. Here is who is the new magistrate? Alright, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and head to Dongreth, see what's going on there. And then just kind of keep an eye out for whoever the person is. I don't think it mentioned it in the... Oh, those are cute. Alright. So the items we have... Either Book of Friendship and Comrade Craft. Grab our boat. So yeah, we'll head to Dongret and then we'll go from there. Alright, so that couple of or no, oh, I see where I need to go, actually, I'm dumb. Oh, you're not letting me go where I need to go. Alright. Oh no, that's Hilliard. That looks like a beach. Alright. Let's see, what's in the Den of Guilds? Dawnrest.
I'm gonna take this one with me and pay the Don a visit. These things usually take a while, so why not hang tight at the end? I'll come over when I can.
Wait, can I come with you?
This is union business. Not sure you'll have much to talk about.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask.
Can it wait till you bring the Apathea with everybody else?
I'd rather ask it on my own.
If it's not too complicated, go and give it a try.
I can't make any promises, just so you know.
Thanks! I'll be right back, guys!
Do you think we could ask about the Apathea as well?
That qualifies as complicated.
You've got that right. Hey, wait up! Where do you think you're going?
I've been to this city before, I think.
That again?
Well, this city does have a history with Eifert. It wouldn't have been strange for your grandfather to have come here.
That's true. I'm going to go ask around a bit.
Be careful that you don't end up like you did in Nordopolica or Mantake.
I know.
We'll be at the inn. All right.
Let's be good kids and wait for Uncle Raven at the inn. The town's quiet now, but it could get ugly quick.
Yeah, well, we've seen our fair share of ugliness.
Not like this we haven't. Do you think Palestrale is just gonna take Bellius' death lying down?
The Don's grandson is wrapped up in this too. I guess they can't just let things slide. The guilds sure make a big deal about their rules and settling their scores.
Exactly.
What a pain. I don't get it at all.
We're kinda caught up in this ourselves, you know. Just be ready if things go bad.
I know.
Alright. Well, let's look around town real quick. I wonder, thinking about that side quest, it's at the Book of Formulas. Wonder if maybe the Aspio might be where I need to go. Something to look into, I suppose. Alright. Real quick. I have a whole lot of money, so yeah. Wait until we get the other three back.
Estelle and I will be resting in the inn. But I have to... We're going to get some rest. What about you, Yuri?
Yeah, I could use some time off my feet too.
Yuri, please wake up. Yuri!
Huh? Oh, I was really zonked out, huh?
Good morning, sleepyhead. Though it's more good afternoon now.
Oh, hey, old man. You're back. What about Carol?
Haven't seen him since I left the Union. I reckon he's still there.
I hope he's okay. Well, since the old man's back, does that mean everything's settled with the Union? Did you see the Don?
Well, about that. As soon as the Don heard what happened with Harry in Nordopolica, he left the Union.
By himself? That's not like him. Where did he go?
Well, and this is just my intuition, mind you, I think he's headed for Leviathan's Claw's compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What?
But Jaeger is the head of Leviathan's Claw. That's so dangerous.
Well, I don't think Jaeger'd try anything against the Don. If they went up against the Union, they could lose all of their business for one.
So why did the Don go out there?
So, anyway, I'm sorry, but the Don's left...
Well then, should we go to Leviathan's Claw's compound?
You believe the old man's intuition?
If the Don's going up against Leviathan's Claw, we can't very well sit around and twiddle our thumbs. There's no guarantee the scum won't try to attack him.
Well, all right then. I'm not really one for waiting anyway.
Patty still isn't back, huh? Then I guess we have no choice. We'll have to leave her behind. Estelle, will you wait here?
I'm going with you.
Estelle, don't overdo it. Are you sure you're up to this?
Yes. I'm absolutely fine.
Estelle.
So, you all know where the Manor of the Wicked is?
I figured you knew, old man. Aren't you coming with us?
Well, yeah, I guess I am.
Well then, it's decided. We'll just go pick up Carol and... What the...
It sounded from the direction of the...
Uh-oh.
Let's go and see.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Well, reunite with everyone except for Carol and Patty.
What's with all these people here?
Carol's over there.
The Dawn protected this city from the Empire. He protected our honor.
Even if we're the only ones helping, we owe it to the Dawn to protect the city.
Hold your horses. Settle down, all of you. What's all this commotion?
We've heard that a group from Palestrale has been spotted near Heliord.
Their leader got killed thanks to a mistake of one of our own. It's only natural they'd want to talk about the incident.
Once they learn the Dawn's left town, things could get ugly. We must defend the city from them until Dawn returns.
You fools. If y'all weren't so eager to fight, the Dawn wouldn't have had to leave in the first place. Soon as they learn there's fighting between guilds, don't you think the Knights are bound to stick their noses in our business again?
Dawngrest is independent from the Empire. The Imperial Knights are in no place to tell us what to do.
The Friendship Treaty still ain't finalized yet, you know.
Yuri! Everyone! What do we do? This is gonna become a war between guilds if we don't do something! If only the Dawn were here.
They say that the Dawn may have gone to the Leviathan's Claw compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What? Really?
Well, probably so.
We were about to see if we could go there. Want to come with us?
But there's a chance that the Dawn's not there, right?
Yeah, it was just the old man's intuition after all.
If he's not there, war could break out while we're out looking for him. Yuri, what should we do? What would be best?
Well, we should be able to handle the Manor of the Wicked ourselves. You go ahead and do what you think you should do.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go and talk to everyone.
Do you think this is the right choice?
We don't have much choice. We can't follow the Dawn and guard the city at the same time.
I hope that we find the Dawn at the Manor of the Wicked.
We're his backup. If Jaeger's the one Dawn's up against, he'll need all the help he can get.
Hey! You even know where you're going? It's straight to the west of here. Hey! Wait for me!
Alright, so we'll have everybody except for Carol and Patty.
If the Dawn really did go meet with Jaeger, what could the reason have been? And why would he go alone?
It's not to deepen the ties of their friendship, that's for sure. It was probably because he didn't want his subordinates to get wrapped up in the mess.
Well, that's just one more example of how much the guilds love doing things the hard way. Upholding every rule, settling every score. Is it all really that important?
Hey, if we're going after the Dawn, now's the time. We can have special sharing time later.
Alright, I did want to check the main shop, because the second shop mentioned there might be new items here. Which there is. Ram Guardian. Set this. So the old weapons and then the new weapons. Alright, unfortunately, I really don't have the finances at the moment to afford to equip anything. Alright, so what I will do is, I think we'll be in decent shape to go through the worlds, or to go through the Manor of the Wicked. And I think we're about to get Patty back.
Whoa. Where are you going?
We're going to meet the Dawn.
I'm going too.
Are you done with what you were doing?
My results weren't that good, so I'm going to meet the Dawn like I first planned.
I'm warning you though, our destination is the Leviathan's Claw hideout.
Huh? You really don't get how things turned out that way. But that's exactly my kind of place.
Then follow me.
Hey, hold on. What is it? You do realize what going to the enemy's compound means?
What it...
We're gonna be on their turf, playing by their rules. If we get there and we're not ready to roll, They could give us a mighty beatdown, and it'd be lights out for it.
So, you're asking...
We're ready to roll, old...
You sure?
You're worrying more than usual.
Yeah? Well then, let's go.
What sort of fellow is this Don?
He's an old man that's just larger than life.
In that case, I'm sure meeting him will provide a clue to the riddle of Ifree.
So what I'll probably do is save here just in case.
Huh?
Did you say his last name was Whitehorse?
Oh, well, you just said it yourself, right?
Yeah, I'll save here, and then if we end up in a bit of a sticky situation, I can come back here and grind. I'll even make a backup file just in case. Because normally I don't like not having built up here, but in this case we don't have much of a choice. How did that count as a back attack?
Man, could you be any weaker?
One shot should do.
That's what happens when I...
Alright, now I'm gonna guess this is the... Oh, that's the Fourth Decay Mock. That's not where I need to go. Alright. Let's head to the west. So... there's nothing out that way. Guess we'll cross that. Ah, that looks like it. Alright. Do 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 do.
Our weapons are love!
Justice.
Sexuality.
Would you stop? Finish that?
Alright, okay, so spell gives us a recover. And then let's check everybody's weapons real quick. Alright, so you have... Alright, so Perfect Green is definitely superior, so we'll do this one. You're working on your burn spreader. Alright, this looks like a sufficiently wicked manner.
I'm guessing this is the manor of the wicked.
It's so heavily guarded. We should wait and see what the situation is like.
Can't get too comfortable, though.
They're arguing about something.
What part of let us in are you having trouble with?
Like I said, your timing just seems a little too perfect. Don't you have anything to prove who you say you are?
You know what? Actually, we don't. Let us through. The dawn is here. We don't have time to sit and chat.
So, the old man did come here.
Bingo. This is our chance to listen in.
Didn't you go looking for proof that the hunting blades were after that dragon rider?
I told you. We received word that the dawn was headed here before we could arrive at Mount Temza. We couldn't very well ignore news like that, could we?
The hunting blades are out to get Judy?
What are you waiting for? You won't be any use to Jaeger if we have to give you a beating.
We'll let you through, but not without an escort. You don't mind, I hope.
Whatever, just let us in.
What luck! Now there's less guards to worry about.
Guess we better strike while the...
Who the hell are you?
Ah, great.
Hey!
Nice, Repeat.
Alright, it's fighting time.
We'll destroy them in no time.
I don't think I bought more magic lenses, did I? Nope. Alright, so I'll need to be a little cautious about that, but we should be alright. What was that? was Ghost Wolf. Why not? We'll try it.
Too rough for you?
Alright, so definitely could use some more defenses.
I think we're still in the clear, so let's make with it.
Why do you think the hunting blades would be after Judith? If they're looking for Apatheia, maybe they want the dragon she was riding. If he's an Antilocheia, he might become an Apatheia like Belliot. I mean, when he died.
Which means Harry's request wasn't the only reason they wanted to take Bellius down. They want those Apatheias something bad.
Judy!
Judy might be in trouble, but we should help the Dawn out first, especially with those two charming young ladies in there.
Aye! Let's be quick and clean this place up.
We should be on our way.
I'm just worried about Judith.
So you'll be going to Mount Thames?
But the Dawn...
We're practicing deciding for ourselves, remember? Let's move.
I'm coming too! She'd be upset if I left the Dawn like this to go looking for her. I can just hear her saying, "My, what did you think you were doing?" Don't worry about that lady. She's tough.
Alright, let's get the old Dawn out of this. Looks like we found one more thing we can't ignore.
Okay.
I never would have guessed we'd have to chase down the Dawn and then go make Judith talk. It looks like the hunting blades are on the move too.
I want to know how Leviathan's Claw managed to get that information. I'm sure there's something they're after.
Judith.
I know you're worried, but let's just deal with what's right in front of us for now.
Right. Let's look for the Dawn.
Alright, let's do some fighting, y'all.
This one's strong. Don't just stand there whining. That was mean. Shall I heal you?
Ding.
This enemy doesn't look so nice. We must be cautious. Don't get in our way.
Alright. So you should be able to afford a nurse. And put you one of the pineapple gels on you. I'm not sure what's going on with pudding. Alright, and in we go.
White horse.
That's the Dawn?
Stand back.
Didn't you say Leviathan's Claw would never try something like this, old man?
The Dawn's
What? Then that means the old man...
Just what do you think you're doing here, you damn fools? Bringing young ones to a place like this?
Bravo! I really should thank you for such a heart-rending performance.
What the hell's he talking about?
Get out of the way!
Okay, so what's going on with the Dawn?
You'll be gone soon enough.
Alright, going. Alright, yeah, we're good.
I am not gonna let them kill the Dawn.
Where's the Don?
He's gone after Ye.
Let's go.
Oh, money. Perfect. Do.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Not bad.
Yeah, come on.
That's what happens when I get serious.
I did it.
Lemon gel, nice. Gothic plate. Is that Fury? Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a pretty significant increase. Alright, 20%, that's not bad. Alright.
Let's eliminate them. You thought you could win?
Alright, perfect. You're good, you're good, you're good. Alright. There we go.
This enemy doesn't look so nice. We must be cautious.
That's over.
Alright, now I know that I got the guard, which will be for a spell. Alright, I want to. Alright. So, spell, we'll have a new weapon. Crucible at the north. If I get that'll be for like the. Alright, so we're gonna keep the main save file the same. And then the backup save file will be the one we'll just. Alright, now before we go exploring up top here, let's check out the rest of the bottom floor, which hopefully enemies didn't really and they respawn. I think I got it. I got it.
Doesn't look so nice. We must be cautious.
Blow me away. Dang, son. That does a good amount of damage.
I wonder what they were thinking, building a big manor out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Isn't it obvious? Crooked plots and intrigue.
We should hurry and finish what we need to do before we get caught up in anything.
That's not so bad here, Estelle. Why not take our time and get the full tour?
Are you thinking of exposing some crooked plots and intrigue while we're here?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. Being in someone's home is just so relaxing is all.
I can't believe you.
We don't have time for this. We're going on ahead, old man.
No, wait for me!
Alright. So, on the plus side, by not going ham with a bunch of weapons, allowed me to, save a little bit of money on stuff I find here. There we go.
Don't just stand there whining.
Perfect. Treasure chest, orange gel, I'll take it. A little bit more if I could heal, but so yeah, we'll finish clearing out the first floor, and then we will move on
We'll
up.
destroy them in no time.
That's over.
Alright. Okay.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
This one's for real.
Alright, good. Get me more level up. Apple gel, basic, but I will take it. I don't think anybody got their weapons matched yet, then. Other than my home dog. And of course, you're gonna respawn.
This one's pretty tough.
This one's for real! You're using too many arts!
Guess I overdid it. That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah, I feel...
Alright, so we got the back room and then the one at the end of the hall. Dark Veil. Ooh. Alright, so Patty still has a bunch of triple weapons, right? That one, which I might not actually work on that, but try to skip this gun actually switch to. Alright. Now let's see if I can shut that back door without running into the enemy. Yes, I can. And just to play it safe. Okay. Panacea bottle. All fine.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Anyone with the spine to face us?
Alright, so nothing of real import there. So. Alright, now let's see. Hooray! Alright, let's. Actually, no. Save a little bit. Okay, you're gonna take a nurse. First aid. Perfect. now we go up. And now I know I'm... Oh, yeah, got the advantage off.
I'll take him out. Let's party!
That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah, I feel...
Alright. Well, now's a good time to... Alright, you're still working on life up. You still have a couple, you're good, you're still working on yours. Alright, question. Nope, okay. Why not? Got him. Oh, plenty of the pineapple. Alright, so... Oh, hi. Ooh, that would nearly a back encounter. That would have been annoying.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Oh, excuse you, sir. Go through this door. Aha.
It's our turn! Let's take care of him quick!
That loaded. Go, come on.
We're done.
I did
it. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, where? That's what it goes. Okay. Alright, so. Ah, dang it.
They got us from behind.
We can still
Rather to let Pete and Raven get a chance if they have any new ability to trigger. Good job. Alright, so got the 3 side doors and that back door probably Get the moment. One. There.
I'll make this quick. Watch out, this one's tough.
Not bad. First aid. Just grant us your favor.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here? We got a weapon for Carol. Nice. I think that was one of the ones I was wanting to grab. Okay, so limit bottle, not bad. Alright, nothing else in here. Alright, good. Definitely had to make it in before that fight. Ooh. Weapon for repeat. Combo force.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Alright, come on, come on.
Anyone with a slime could make
Alright, these stones back here worth. No, alright, before we do anything. Alright. I knew you were gonna show up.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Did you not recover like in 5 seconds? Nice.
Are there any more foes about?
Alright, good. Alright, now let's take a look. Alright, you got that, which means you have 2 more weapons you can learn stuff from. Over limit might not be bad.
I never dreamed you'd try anything this risky.
I finally made up my mind that this mud ball be a much prettier place
All
without
right.
you on it.
The other Master Guilds surely won't like you ignoring the Union's laws for your personal vendetta.
And I'll face the consequences. But it's daybreak now. Looks like I've underestimated your touch. I'm out of time. If I don't get myself back to Dongrest, those fools gonna start a war with each other.
Oh, I think it's a bit late to prevent that little accident from happening.
A couple of eggs might have to be broken, but I'm prepared to pay a price.
A price?
You still got us to deal with, Jaeger.
Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.
Hey, wait!
I guess we're still not finding those three.
Vanishing act.
Apologize about that. Looks like the stream got disconnected there for a second.
Who's that little kid?
But looks like we are back now.
I ain't no little kid. I'm Patty.
Sorry about that. Patty, huh? Why don't you come over here and show me your face? Now this is a surprise.
Huh?
You're a dead ringer for Ifrit. The very spitting image.
Huh? Then it really is true that Patty is Ifrit's granddaughter?
Granddaughter? You're his... I never heard nothing about that scoundrel having a granddaughter.
Huh. So Patty's guess was right on the mark.
As his relative, I bet you must have suffered quite a bit over Ifrit's infamous incident.
I've got my own reasons for following Ifrit's trail. I thought that since you were his friend, Dawn, you might know something.
It'd be an exaggeration to say that we were ever friends. He just did whatever he wanted to do. I never knew where he was or what he was doing, and I ain't got a clue about that now either.
I see. Haven't you met him somewhere recently?
Have I? Can't rightly say.
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours. We were asked to bring it to you.
Looks like I caused you all some trouble. Of all the... Why'd she have to wind up like this?
Just what is an apatheia, anyway?
Well, you see... Afraid I don't have time to explain it now. I hate the cut and run, but I'll leave the rest of these guys to you.
Wait.
We should think about getting out of here, too.
Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Raven?
Come on.
Guess we'd better.
Alright, it's fighting time.
We must be cautious.
But since it doesn't appear to have a boss fight,
I am not gonna let them kill the Dawn. I think it's about time.
I agree.
You don't mean from up here?
I got a bad feeling about this. We should get back to Dongrist.
I'm the spitting image of Ifrit. Not the picture I had in my head.
Indeed. I thought he'd be an imposing figure like Dawn.
I'm all muddled. I need to ask Dawn for more details.
well, if we follow the same trend that's been happening, the Dawn will die before we can get any information, because that just seems to be how this game happens. Alright. I am going to take just a brief break, but I'll be back in just a couple minutes. In the meantime, everybody, enjoy the couch. Be right back. All right, and we are back. Thanks for your patience, everybody. And let's jump right back in. All right, and again, since we are on land, we can use a simple tent. Dum, 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 dum. All right, so we'll probably keep going for about another hour or so, roughly. Keep up with our usual, 4-hour runs. All right, what do we find? We find trash?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, we find trash. All right. All right, there. Boing, boing, boing. That's always awkward. I like that. I'm sorry, did Patty just fire a laser?
The sign of victory.
I'm not done.
Alright, there we got more levels. Alright, so we need to find that bridge, which is this way. Alright, we're in the bridge. Now back to town. Where I would say there's a more than fair possibility we're gonna have a boss. If I had to guess, since we didn't have one in the dungeon itself.
Fury! It's terrible! The Union and Palestralia are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! The Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, you made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
To set things right?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordopolica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information, which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Whip.
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the law.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat, and if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestralia.
Not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Anyway, do I have him back in the party yet? I do not. Alright. Well, if we got time, I will go to Fortune Market and the Inn and rest. Alright. Let's see. Who had weapon they need to get? You have one of those. We need one of you. I'll grab one of you. Have one of you. Grab one of you. Grab one of you. Yeah. Alright. And I probably can't afford anything else. If I can afford a helmet. And then I do it full time mad. Alright, so we need 500, 10 of you, 10 of you. And I need strawberry, don't I? Let's cap out. So strawberry was the other ingredient I needed for cake, right? Yes, it was. Perfect. So I can make 15 cakes. Alright. Here, 1, 2. Gotta make sure our equipment's in order. I definitely got that. Alright, you. I don't think I have any weapons for you. Oh, I do. I have the Crimson Phoenix, which Now we're going to switch to that. Here. Oh, that is a nice weapon, sir. Significantly better than what you currently have, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, there we go. I think that's everybody good. I probably don't have enough money to stay at the end, but we will save. And then, yeah, we will see if we can save the Dawn from dying. Alright, actually what I want to do is sell this. Alright, that give me enough. Alright. Yes, we can't do anything. Yep, alright. Onward! Which was a good movie. Alright, it's fighting time.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Dawn!
Take good care of them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground through the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Eifried's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the law. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Dawn.
Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It would be my honor.
Oh dang.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
Okay.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altas.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnel.
Oh, right. That's what the Dawn was talking about.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility. Choice.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol.
Carol.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, That feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
Yeah, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting seppuku when I started the game up today. But I guess that's just what happens. And of course, as usual, the person we were looking for information died before he could give us the information we need. That's like, what, the 4th time this has happened? Ah, there's Carol.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do. The Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say, so I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
And what about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. Just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me! He's been a role model for me, and now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timza to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't, this guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to
Battery
run away.
low.
I don't want to, but...
I apologize again. Give me just a second.
Charging battery.
There we go. Sorry about that. My headset decided it was wanting to die. Alright, with everything that, we gotta be at least at the halfway point by now. Alright, looks like everybody left. If we just, what, go out, try going to the end maybe? I will not be staying. Yeah, because we're at what, about the almost 25-hour mark? Yeah, we've got to be getting, we're at least at the halfway point. We have to be. Alright, get this down.
he'll be alright?
He'll be fine.
But...
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide.
Yup, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friend?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without the poor Dawn around, but let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine.
Alright.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course, like I said. I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air credit.
Right.
I want to go with you as well. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her. We're not obligated to do anything for her. Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us. She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the... But...
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri.
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way. You two are worried about her. I knew it. What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
It doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well, but I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
I don't mind. Okay, let's go.
What should we do about Raven? He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Dawn.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Desert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Alright, we're back with everyone.
Carol!
Wait! I'm coming with you. I might not fully understand the things that Dawn wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is mine. No, our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol,
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've gotta go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Cap.
Yuri, thanks, but don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss, until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss, I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right! It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile.
Oh, look. He's like a bad penny. We can't get rid of him.
Hey, old man!
How glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Dawn's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Dawn. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny. It doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Dawn's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, man. These kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before? So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sansa Kagor. There's a Crydian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going, or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Fiertia is off to sea!
Alright, y'all. We are heading north. Well, south, but north.
Our swords for freedom, our shields for friendship, our lives for the common good.
Union oath, huh?
Do you suppose Ifrid lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Ifrid's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Dawn and Ifrid then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Ifrid once carried.
Alright. So we want to look this way. I mean, that definitely looks like the north of Kagor, and it looks like I can land there. So they're kind of islandy things. That's a very heavily misty area. That looks like it might have some potential. Man, I can't wait till we get the ability to fly. Gonna make things so much easier. Bet that probably when a lot of the wandering around will.
Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he?
Aye. I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as his second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really all right?
He's not all right, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and Cumor?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to what those weird stone buildings are. Alright, I think I can get through somewhere to that. Yeah, because if that's the port there, I might be able to. We're going to take a little bit of a gander. I mean, I suppose the absolute worst case, we can just dock in the city and take the extremely long way around, but I don't think we have to do that. That looks suspiciously like a beach. That is a beach. Oh hey, we're right near that town. Whatchamacallit. Cool. Alright. The Heartland town. Stats look good. Let's bring Carol in to replace Repeat. I don't think census does not really much of anything I can do. Let's do the Crimson Phoenix. Weapons I could afford. Still need more book pager for that. I don't have enough money to afford that. Don't have the stuff I need for that. The flare tomes. That's fine. Alright, well, nothing of interest up there, so let's go ahead and go north. Alright, come on. What are these things? Oh, these are new. Level 35. Okay, yeah, these are definitely new. Oh. Alright, sir. Alright, the sword beak is a little bit weaker. Alright, so that shining dragon's form. Combination of Shining Fang. Oh, I like that.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, interesting. So we do have some new enemies, and again, if we need to, we could probably grind.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blade?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the Knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy. I wonder if she'll tell.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri.
Hey, you guys, come look at this. This is great.
All right. Oh. That's a lot of craters.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened. What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of, but I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
Treasure chest. A full tent. Nice. Alright. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion? Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. Facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the Mount. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago.
That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
what they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered? Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
Alright, anything down? Yeah, as I thought. Treasure chest. Another new weapon for Patty. You're still working on that, very sure. I will probably go... You're now 3 weapons behind, Patty. That's the biggest issue here is you either have to spend an inordinate amount of time grinding weapons to get all the kills.
Let's eliminate them.
Okay, so we got... We beat the win, huh? Alright, alright. You're weak to fire.
Farewell.
Alright. Now you arrived at weaknesses, so that's okay.
The sign of victory!
Alright. Yeah, so the hunting blade, they're definitely here.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Alright, there we go.
Not too shabby, huh?
Ooh, get some grimoire pages, that'll come in handy.
Prepare to meet your doom. Come on, let's keep going. I will use.
Alright, was that the last skill you needed out of that weapon? Yes, it was. Alright, let's choose your magic bait ability. Ah, I forgot to revive my MP. Oh well.
I'll do my best. Princess grant us your magnificent embrace. I can do this now.
Okay, so that Nightingale must be an altered version of Nurse.
Not bad. This? No, this is.
Alright, there we go. That's good. Good amount. Yeah, there gotta be something else. Go around.
Get ready. I'm taking you down. You didn't think I was that strong?
Alright, that gets lemon gel. Come on, hit the dang thing.
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Could you not Alright, yeah, the Nightingale was like a more powerful version of Nurse.
That's over.
That's the launch.
Alright, another cutscene.
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great...
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of man.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then, things would have been so much easier.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Antilocheia who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow, you were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
I'll do my best.
I'm just getting started.
Alright, let's see. Abilities. You have what? New weapon? Yeah, you do.
Leave it to me.
Flickering blaze, burn! Angelic Princess grant us your magnificent embrace!
Try and keep up.
All right, here we go.
Alright, perfect. I want to with Raven. If I go to his skills. We'll leave a furniture on. And I can get rid of it. You have Hellfire and Chain, and you have one of the other bit. There we go. Oh, a +1 weapon? Not if I didn't find one of those. Alright, so that is. We'll leave that for the moment. Alright, looks like we're getting close to the end of the dungeon.
We do battle with all our might!
What is... Oh, I like that. Ow.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace.
This? No, this. I won't lose.
Alright, good to... Now.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Oh, blade.
You didn't think I was that strong, did you?
Alright, good. Nice. Alright, looks like we're heading to the remains of the town.
This is a Critian city?
More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting blade!
Judith! You!
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan.
Hey! Nobody lays a hand on one of our... If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting.
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the...
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia. Their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself. The hunting blades again?
We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol.
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah,
Isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. But it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
Alright, let's grab this. Alright, now I'm curious. We have the battle book with information about arts. Oh, so with the level 3 over limit, that did not count the GP. Alright, nothing else of interest. Alright. Now let's save. And I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream off there. Once again, I want to just say thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate y'all coming out to hang out with me. Look forward to next Saturday. We'll be back with more Tales of Vesperia. The next episode of Mega Man Battle Network will drop tomorrow. There is going to be a little bit of an issue with that one. My mic audio did not record. So you will get to hear some lovely gameplay music and not so much me talking through it. Which, who knows, maybe some of y'all enjoy that more. I don't know. But we will definitely see that, and then we'll be back on Friday with another episode of Battle Network, and I believe the finale should be going up on Monday, unless the game runs a lot longer than I think it's going to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you all